what's up, everybody? It's Ryan, Regular Dude Gaming. Nice little Saturday we got going on here. Hold on, let me turn my music and my headphones down a little. That way I'm not yelling into the mic. Yeah, Saturday, a little bit of Diablo. Um, Tried to grind for some more, Tributes of Ascendance, but I only got a couple more. I think the last stream on Wednesday I had, we ended up with 7, I think is what we finished with, so... that was on Wednesday, so I mean, I've been grinding Thursday and yesterday to try to get more of these. So picking's kind of slim now with the Tributes of Ascendance. Okay, let me make sure my mic's on. All right, we're good to go. All right, so I guess let's just go to Kurast and start grinding these. See if I can get any more mythic gear. Not that it matters, but you know, it might be nice to get a small upgrade to some of my mythics. All right, so like I said, we're gonna head out to Kurast and just get started grinding on these tributes. Make sure my inventory is good. All right. Typically, I don't put a bunch of like take elixirs and incense and stuff like that for this, but because of the reduced time limit, you start with 45 seconds here on these, so you got to be kind of on top of your game a little bit. Let me just pop an elixir. I don't really need any of these, but it will help get the dungeon done faster, hopefully. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna start trying to grind for Mythic Unique gear. Gotta pay attention to the maps here on these since of the reduced time limit. You don't want to get hosed. I failed one of these before. Not great. And you get less time from doing these different little activities like the spirit beacons and stuff. So you gotta, again, kind of stay on top of the time a little bit. So you're already down to 35 seconds, you know? Just gotta not get sucked into too many of these fights. Keep it moving. Also try to get some of these spirit beacons done, because you want to maximize your attunement to get the best rewards. Okay, so not a whole lot of attunement. However, I don't want to run out of time, so we're just going to go ahead and jump to the next floor. It's got 15 seconds. Let's see. We're going to try to go down and get some of these spirit beacons because we need them. Alright, we'll keep it moving a little bit. I'd rather get it done with like 3 attunement, level 3, than not get it done at all, you know? I'd rather get some reward than fail completely. Alright, we're doing pretty good actually now. You just gotta be smart about where you fight so you don't get sucked in and waste all your time. Alright, cool. Rank 1 achieved. Let's get to this grand event. It takes takes about 30 seconds or so. Well, maybe not this. It's been a while since I've done the Kurast Undercity. Let's see. We will find out. One thing I'm not a huge fan of is how this poison keeps like tanking me, you know? All my resistances are maxed, my armor's maxed. I should not be getting shat upon thusly. Alright, we're down to 58 seconds. Almost at level 3 attunement though, so that's good. 71 seconds, so theoretically we should have plenty of time here. Ah, yeah, figured there was one down here. So the greater afflicted are 15 seconds on these. Alright. Doing good on time. Yeah, like I said, I try to just blow by most of this stuff and get to the spirit beacons. And if I see any like afflicted, lesser or greater afflicted on the way, I'll beat them up. But now that I'm over 100 seconds, I'm not so concerned about the time, obviously. I was hoping there's, I was gonna say, I was hoping there's another greater afflicted down here. And we're still not at level 4, so hopefully this will get us there. Does not look like it did. Oh, there we go. And now we're at 4. All right. Let's get to that boss fight. All that work for what, a 3-second boss fight. Ooh. Oh man, I keep getting these Mythic Unique pole arms. I think this, if it's the hold on, let me beat this grotesque deader up. Shattered Vow. That's the 3rd time getting Shattered Vow. All right, so like I said, that's like the what? I want to say the 3rd or 4th time I've gotten Shattered Vow this season. Out of the 8 Mythic Unique drops I've gotten, this has been 3 of them. Not great, but well, I was gonna say, but at least I get the Resplendent Spark out of it. But I guess I don't really need it, unless I want to try collecting all the runes again to like build a better version. It's not really worth it. Because you need a total of like 18 runes to to build each Mythic Unique. So it's like I already have, you know, I got the Air Perdition, Shroud of False Death, and the Ring of Starless Skies. So I'm good to go. Yes, they're only 1 GAs, but it is what it is, you know. All right, so let's run it again. This is what we're doing today. We're gonna do some Kurast. We're gonna use up all these tributes, and then I don't know. We might do some boss runs. We might grind some more Grim Favors to get Whisper caches. We'll see. We shall see. Can't get sucked in there. Let's keep it moving. Let's fight these guys. 10 seconds real quick. Ah, here we go. That 15 seconds is clutch. You only get 10 for beating 2 of those lessers. Come on. Right, we're doing good on time. I have a feeling like there's a greater, well, I was gonna say I thought there was a greater afflicted back there, but guess not. Come on now. Getting stuck on all these obstacles. Oh, look at all these guys built up over here. Alright, let's go to the next floor. We're up to 80 seconds. Pretty good so far. Alright, let's check the map. Okay. Let's get busy. My phone keeps blowing up with ESPN apps. ESPN app notifications for the UFC that's coming up tonight. I used to love watching UFC, man, and I don't know what happened. It just became massively less interested in it in a very quick amount of time. I think the problem I was having is I got tired of staying up so damn late all the time, you know, to watch shitty fights. Sorry for the potty mouth words, but well, not only that, then you end up having to pay, you know, $70 or whatever the pay-per-view is. Not worth it. Especially when you can see the highlights almost instantly online. Or theoretically, you could pirate it. I would never do that, though. Okay. So we're doing okay. We're up to 86 seconds. Let's finish killing that guy. Let's get to the Greater Spirit Beacon. Alright, let's get to the next state level. Where are we at now? 78 seconds, so decent. We're already at attunement level 3 also, so that's good. Theoretically, I should only have to do like 1 or 2 of these. Oh, maybe 2. Looks like at least 2. Look at all these guys. Where'd these guys come from? They're there. Alright, we're 4 out of 4. Ooh, let's get this guy, because a little bit of extra XP. So sometimes if I'm like way ahead on time, I'll run around the rest of the dungeon. Or, well, I guess technically it is a dungeon. I'll run around looking, because sometimes there'll be goblins and stuff in here, like treasure goblins. And then sometimes you'll see like what's the Spore Master and the Hive Keeper. They're like basically little mini bosses in here, and you get Unveiler's Oath for beating them. So if you're trying to collect those seasonal caches, you get Unveiler's Oath for beating these bosses, I believe, as well. We'll find out here in a second. Yep, 3,600 Unveiler's Oath, so... Oh, no Mythic, though. Dang. Should have known. So, let's... I want to say I've run 9 total. It's either 9 or 10 total of these tributes. And that means now I've on 6 of them, I've gotten a Mythic Unique. So, 60% Mythic Unique chance thus far. Based on my quick math skills.
Been fighting hard?
I guess I don't have to salvage every time. I don't think I'll end up picking up enough gear to where I'll have to like come back to salvage during the run. Alright, so this is run number 3 for today. Our third Kurast Undercity run using the Tribute of Ascendance. This is run number 3. We're 1 for 2 so far today, getting Mythic Uniques out of these. And the one Mythic Unique I got was Shattered Vow. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go pop this guy over here, get us 15 seconds. Not super stoked about the layout on this one. Seems like it's spread out pretty far. They're spread out like this, I get a little concerned because I may not have enough time. Gotta get pretty much all 3 of these beacons on this level. And the more enemies you beat, like just regular enemies, they're each worth like a tiny little bit of attunement. So, I mean, but it's not worth, you know, getting stuck in a huge pit of enemies unless there's Greater Afflicted or Lesser Afflicted in there. Ugh. Not getting a whole lot of time. Hello. How's it going? Oh, I didn't look at the map first. Oh boy. Let's go get this guy. Skull looks a little bit bigger. Oh, it's a Greater Afflicted here. Yeah, there's a lot of mini-map watching on these, just so you could see where the beacons are, where there's Afflicted at. What's up, Joe? I don't know if you heard me. I said what's up before. Didn't want you thinking I was ignoring you. I appreciate you commenting. Let's see, there should be a Lesser Afflicted down here. Or not. Okay. Alright, let's get to that Grand Spirit Beacon event. This is actually the fastest we've gone to this point. Over 100 seconds when we started it. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get to the next stage. "95 seconds, that's pretty good. Got some attunement to make up, though, unfortunately. Come on, there we go. Let's go over here. Okay, still at 90 seconds. We're still doing good. Ooh, pretty close to leveling up, too. Nice. Hopefully that'll happen on the next run or two. Alright, we're 94 seconds. We'll come over here and explore a little. Just to see, make sure we're not missing anything. Because sometimes those treasure goblins, like, that gives you a whole nother chest. If you find one of the treasure goblins in here. Alright, to the boss fight. And that's that. All that work for like a half a second boss fight. And no mythic. Womp womp. 1 for 3 for today for mythics. Womp womp. Not a great start. Let's go ahead and salvage since we're almost full. Let's check to see, just to take a gander at what we got here out of the... This is 2 runs worth of Kurast Undercity with the Tribute of Ascendance. So you get about a third of your inventory for every run. Pretty good amount of uniques. Couple ancestral uniques. Not terrible.
Wasn't too hard.
Alright, let's check the our potions and incenses. 12 minutes. Alright. Should be at least 1 or 2 more, hopefully. Alright, here's run number 4. 1 Mythic Unique so far. Lucky number 4. We're gonna get another Mythic Unique here. I can smell it. It'd be nice if there was like at least a treasure goblin in here or something. It's pretty weird because usually it's like every other Kurast run I'll see like a treasure goblin or the Spore Master. Actually, I think we got the Spore Master last run. Well, the Hive Master? I don't know. I forget what their names are. Alright. Oh wow, it's a pretty big level. Oh wow. That's our clan leader. Just logged in. Hold it. Come on. There we go. What am I missing still here? Wow, okay, that was not awesome. Ooh, this might be awesome, though. That Greater Afflicted. Alright, let's get out of here. Kind of running low on time a little. That second to last beacon took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. It's a pretty big level here, too. Alright, let's just get to it. Oh, I don't know. Got stuck on some enemies. Wanted to come up here and get this guy. It's 15 seconds, that's worth it. Oh, come on, where's the... Who am I missing here? There we go. It seems like they cranked up the after death explosion or after death effect. Seems like it's been doing some good damage. Oh man. Alright, let's just get out of here. Be a little tight. Kind of messed up the run a little bit, being a little unorganized. Alright, let's go, let's go. So we should be up to 70 seconds now, I think. Oh, 66. Alright, it's a pretty big level. We got this. Ooh, there's a Greater Afflicted up here. Where? Oh my gosh. These onesies and twosies surviving those is killing me right now. Alright, let's go up here and get this guy too. Let's go get this beacon. That should put us up at level 4 attunement. Hopefully. There we go. Yep. Now let's get out of here. I went the wrong way. It's okay. We're doing pretty good on time, so it's not a huge problem. Come on. I'm surprised. Come on, man. Kind of surprised we haven't seen any goblins yet. Usually they're portal pranksters. It's a snake guy. We gotta wait for all this nonsense.
I need no
This is longer than the fight's gonna take.
only the hunt.
Oh, it did. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we get a mythic here. Aw, man. Still nothing. It's 1 for 4 for mythics. 25%. That's my luck, though, you know? Alright, let's check the timers on these. 6 minutes. I don't know if that'll be... It should be enough to do one more without having to re-up everything. I'm probably just going to go ahead and re-drop all these. Or did I? Oh. I must have already had those 2 buffs. Nice. Cool. I'll take some free buffs. I like free buffs. This is going to be a little tricky layout. So we'll probably start... I'll probably go to this first. Like, make a beeline for that, and then kind of come up. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Come on. There we go. These fights have to go pretty fast. These early, like, first few beacons and stuff. First level. First, floor, sorry. First floor, you gotta be kind of quick with your fights, just to make sure you're not gonna run out of time. And then towards the end, as you accumulate more time, you can poke around a little more. Whoa, I got teleported. He fast. I probably should have. That's okay. Oh, let's go this way. Let's get this guy down here. Whoop. That guy get all the way over there. Okay, let's go. We're gonna make a beeline for the exit. Let's get this last one here. 8 seconds. Okay. So we're up to 74 seconds. We start with 45 seconds on these Tributes of Ascendance, so we made up almost 30 seconds there. That's pretty good. Probably start here, come up and around, and then back down. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. I kind of want to check out this area down here. And of course there's nothing. Cool. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. These Greater Afflicted kind of hide out in the side wings and stuff. For 15 extra seconds, I'm going to try to find them. Oh, hold on. Alright. Ah, jumped too far. Okay. Let's just keep it right on moving. Okay. Plan worked out pretty good. Let's go down here and get this. Alright, let's go get to that beacon. Yeah, we're doing a lot better this time. Last run we were at, I think it was 70 seconds when we started this. Yeah, having a plan of attack turns out it's helpful. Alright, we should be up over 100 seconds. Nice. Alright. Oh wow, it's a pretty big level here. So we're a little over level 3 attunement. So I probably don't need to do all of these. We'll start with this one and see how much we get. Well, we were already at rank 3. Sometimes the notifications take a minute or two. Alright. I was hoping there's another Greater Afflicted in here somewhere. Or, better yet, a Treasure Goblin. Okay, max attunement has been achieved. Just want to check out over here, make sure we're not missing anything. And of course, nothing's here. That's okay. We got the time. Get over here. Alright, let's just go to the exit. Yeah, I think I checked over there already, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Sometimes I'll open all the last beacons, even though I don't need them, just to get a little extra XP in. Well, of course my hunter is on cooldown. Are we gonna get a mythic this time? We are not going to get a mythic. Again, 1 for 5 today, guys. 20%. Not great odds. Let me see what this thing says. To enhance its rewards, earn unique at attunement rank 1 with increased chances. You guys see it. It's right there. At getting a mythic unique. Yeah. 1 for 5 so far. That's just my luck. You know, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all, as the saying goes. Joe, you're on. I didn't. My social must be off. Let me give me a couple more grinds here with the Kurast, Joe, and I'll where's why? Am I not? Oh, I'm offline. Okay, if you're offline, that's why you're not seeing me, bro. My bad. Let me finish a couple more of these and I'll put myself available and we can grind if you want to. I was hoping to get some Mythic Uniques, but this is not working out. I think I put myself on appear offline because I was getting like random party invites yesterday or Thursday, and I'm just running like blood maidens and stuff like that, public events. People kept trying to add me, and I was like, I don't want to add. I just want to play. All right, that's pretty straightforward. Oh, Portal Prankster. Yeah. There'll be an extra chest waiting at the end now. At the boss fight. The last boss fight. Ultimate fight. Alright. Let's go. Uh-oh. That's the one drawback of the Hunter Ultimate. Sometimes it you launch across the screen unintentionally. And then the times you want to launch, you don't. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get some time here. Alright. You just can't get sucked into fighting all these guys. Seemed like someone crowd controlled me there. I don't know what happened. Just got knocked back. Ooh, there's a Greater Afflicted. He was shielded, that's why it took a second or two. Yeah, I guess let's go this way. See, I only try to stop to fight the Afflicted. Okay, let's get to the Grand Spirit, because we're kind of low on time. Takes anywhere from like 20 to 30 seconds, depending on how the enemies group in the fight, basically, is what it comes down to for me. There we go. Wow. So pretty big, but it's linear. Alright, let's just get going then. We gotta still get a little bit of attunement. Where? Okay. Whoa. Something just crushed my health. Ooh, there's a Spore Keeper. Nice. So we got 3,600 on Veiler's Oath, plus reputation for your mercenaries also. So close to leveling up. Well, we're at max attunement, so we're just gonna try to power through to the end. We still grab this guy. Boop. Alright, are we gonna get a Mythic Unique this time? 1 for 5 is the current ratio for today. Alright, here we go. Well, there's 2 chests this time, so... Okay, we got a Mythic Unique amulet. Let's see what we got. Melted Heart of Selig, or Selig? I don't know how you say that, but... Alright. You know what that looks like to me? Looks like a resplendent spark. Alright, well, 2 for 6. 2 for 6, 30% now. Percentage went up a little. Woo! Did I get any runes? No runes. I figured the runes would have at least showed up in one of these Ascendant runs, especially with the Portal Prankster. Alrighty. Starting run number 7. On a search for Mythic Uniques today. I wanted to run all of these tributes, but It's quite discouraging. 30% odds here.
Quite the challenge.
Okay, we gotta get kind of jump on the horse here a little bit. Okay, 41 seconds. Okay, let's go around and get these lesser afflicted that are hanging out up here. Okay. Let's go get this. Ooh. Come on. Need my dodge to come back. There we go. Evade. Come on. I hate how I get stuck on these little enemies sometimes. Like physically can't move past them. Hello, Emma VA. Emma Va. How's it going? I'm good. How are you? Hey, no. I meant to look at the map first. Once you leave that little white orb at the start, that's when this timer starts. So it is kind of cool that you get like a little bit of a rest. Poop. Let's just keep going. I'm sure there's something down there that I'll end up missing. Let's go down this way. Okay. I tell you, man, Vortex crushes on this for the Spiritborn, because you group all the enemies. If you get lucky, you'll pull them all right to you. So we're almost at 100 seconds here. It's pretty good. I am not interested, but I appreciate the offer. Alright, so we just hit level 3 attunement, I think. So it's linear. It's pretty straightforward. We still got to get a couple of these beacons. Get the attunement level up. Ooh. Greater Afflicted. Took some damage there to my health. Ooh. Okay. Immovable objects there. We're max attunement, so we'll just, I guess, get to the boss fight. I was hoping we get another portal prankster or something like that. Still may. There's a little bit of, oh, very little bit of dungeon left. Alright, are we gonna get a Mythic Unique? Where we at? 2 for 7? 2 for 6? Well, how many did we run? 4. I had 11. So yeah, that was 7. So we're 2 for 7. 2 for 7. Oh, I did level up though. I'm at the point now where I'm just kind of trying to pick upgrades that make sense. All the ones I need, quote unquote, for the build are already good. Hmm. Let's go with that. All right, so we're at 2 out of 7 runs that we've gotten a mythic on. Okay, let's go ahead and just salvage right now while I'm here thinking about it. Oops, I don't know what that was. 9 minutes should be enough time without having to re-up. All right, this will be run number 8. Run number 8. 2 Mythic Uniques so far. Hmm. Okay.
Impressive. Unfortunate.
God, come on. Get over here. Vortex was on cooldown that whole time. Nice. Gotta speed it up here a little bit. Running a little behind schedule. Try to find a couple more of these afflicted. Alright, let's just get to the next floor. I don't want to get too far behind and end up failing because of it. Ooh, okay. The lesser afflicted. There's another one up there. Right here with the dang shield charge, knocking the guy across the map. We will stop for afflicted so we can kill him. Alright, 95 seconds, not so bad. Come on, Vortex. There we go. Works better if your Vortex is doesn't need to be on full cooldown. Oh wow, we're not even at level 3 attunement, so we gotta do some work here. How did that one not take any damage in any of that? Completely unscathed. from the Hunter Ultimate. Alright. Come on. There we go. Up to 130 seconds. Cooking now, boy. Wonder if there's something over here, and no is the answer. 120 seconds. That's a pretty good run. Hopefully hopefully it'll result in a Mythic Unique. This is run number 8. And we've gotten 2 Mythic Uniques. Well, 7 completed runs. Let's see. What do we got? And a bunch of nothing again. Awesome. 2 for 8, guys. Back down to, was that 20%? 25%? All right. Definitely thought I'd be picking up more mythics than that, for sure. See, I think we got 3 of these left. Yeah. So we started with 11. Oh, hold up. Oh, man. This is no joke. This is literally like the, I don't know, maybe 10th or 11th Rada Kepaleke all season that I've gotten. I just got lucky and found that one GA one. I had a different build before this one. And so what I've been doing is just saving decent pieces of gear that I found all season, like this. All this gear. Some of it's already masterworked because I used it in my build. So I pretty much have like all of the useful Spiritborn uniques. I guess Ancestral Unique would be technically more correct. I've seen about 100 of these Sunstained War Croziers. Sick of seeing them. Alright, anyway. Let's see, we got 3 more of these. Might as well run the rest of them, right? See if we can get another piece of Mythic Unique gear. Definitely want to re-up these because it takes longer than 3 minutes. Alrighty, here we go. 8 runs, 2 Mythic Uniques so far. 8 completed runs. Ooh, this is going to be a little tricky. Let's probably head to this one first and then kind of work down, up, around. Yeah, we'll see. That's the plan anyway. Oh, there's a Greater Afflicted up here. Alright. Come here, you. Making me work for it. Come on, Vortex. There we go. Okay. Gotta turn up the speed a little bit here. There we go. That was a good Vortex. How? I didn't realize it summoned a bunch of little enemies too. I thought it only summoned the bosses to fight for those. You pretty much have to look at the mini-map, otherwise you'll miss shit. Unfortunately. Oh, crap. That's okay. We're doing pretty good on time. Let's head back that way. The portal's over here anyways, so... Okay. That wasn't so bad. We're at like 70, yeah, 69 seconds. It's pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, all these afflicted just running over and getting beat down. Liking it. Check out what's over here. I have a feeling there's something over here. Hopefully it's a greater afflicted. My instincts were wrong. Alright, let's go to the Greater Spirit event. Greater Spirit Beacon event. There we go. Grand Spirit Beacon. There we go. That's the correct terminology. Surprised I didn't get wiped out by those effects. Oh, yeah, we cooked that one. Up to 93 seconds. What are we at? We're not even at 3 yet. Alright. We're gonna have to do a few of those events. Alright. Ah, crud. Jumped the wrong way on that one. Greater Afflicted. Nice! Oh, there's another one up there. In this little room up here on the left. Get over here. Cooking again on this one. Up to 130 seconds. Like I said, we're doing so good on time that I'll just try to kill all these guys for extra XP. I was hoping for another portal prankster. No joy. Am I gonna get a Mythic Unique this time? Wow. Awesome. 2 for 9, guys. It's 9 completed ancestral. What was it? Tribute of Ascendance runs. 2 mythics on 9 runs so far. I gotta say, I expected to get some more mythics than that. Wishanakpa, Penitent Greaves, Salvage.
Damn this old knee.
Alright, how many we got left? 2? 2 more. Hopefully we get at least 1 more Mythic Unique. Man. 2 for 9 or what we got going on here. 2 Mythic Uniques and 9 runs. So much for increased odds, eh? Very slight increase to your odds to get a Mythic. Well, even getting those tributes, I don't know what happened. It seemed like I was getting them like crazy. Earlier this past week even. And then the past 2 days, I've gotten 4 total, and it's playing on my own for about 4 hours each day, Thursday and yesterday. So, in 8 hours of gameplay, I got like 4 of those tributes. I only got 1 yesterday. So, I don't know what happened, but they must have tinkered with the drop rates again or something. Ooh, look at all these guys. Just all grouped up for me. Right here, just shield charge the Greater Afflicted. Anything down here? Nope. Let's go back over here and get this other beacon. Okay. Is anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Oh man. Can't move past the bird enemy that's blocking me. Alright. So there's probably something down here, I'm guessing. Probably like a Greater Afflicted in this area. Alright. Let's get going. Whoa. Where did all these enemies come from? I like getting stuck on obstacles and terrain. It's fun. It's usually a Greater Afflicted back here somewhere, but I guess not.
Quite the challenge,
There's a Greater Afflicted over here. Lesser Afflicted. I pretty much try to bop all, or kill all the, eliminate all of the Afflicted I see, period. Like, no matter where I'm at. To give you time. Just get in here. 100 seconds, it's pretty good. Get back here. No running away. Okay, so we're at 93 seconds. It's not bad. Almost at attunement 3. We'll just calm down and hit a couple of these beacons. Beat up these Afflicted. They're having a party over here, huh? They were. Ooh. See the skull with the horns on it? It briefly appeared up to the top left on the mini-map. We'll go over there now. Somewhere up here. There he is. Spore Keeper. Boop. Those 3,600 Unveilers of Oath right there. Alright. Hopefully we'll get a Mythic Unique this time. I don't know. Outlook not so good though. Freaking Mystic Circle popped before this fight started. Mystic Circles kind of make this build because it juices your damage. Wow, man. Still nothing. Still nothing. So that's pretty crazy. So we're back down to 20%. 10 runs, 2 Mythic Uniques out of 10 runs. That's pretty crazy. Right? Yeah, there's 1 left, and I had 11 to start, so I've run it 10 times. Tacits of the Dawning Sky. Salvage of the Sally Salvage. Haha. All right. Here is the last Tribute of Ascendance. I started with 11, run 10, and I've gotten 2 Mythic Uniques. It says increased chances, but apparently 20% is your increased chance. We shall see. It may even get lower depending on if we get one here or not. Kind of surprised. I thought I was going to get a lot more, honestly. I actually ended up finding a Mythic Unique in a Helltide chest, believe it or not. So theoretically, I've had as much luck in running Helltides getting Mythic Uniques than this. That are tribute specifically designed to increase the chances at getting Mythic Uniques. Pretty cool. Portal's over there. Alright, let's get to the portal. Alright. It seemed like that floor went pretty fast. Okay, so we're gonna have to come hit this, go down, and come back around. We need that attunement. Oh, nice. There's a Greater Afflicted over here. There was probably something down to the left, but oh, missed the door. Whoops. Sometimes it seems like these fights take a little longer than usual. I guess it really just depends on where the enemies show up. Oh, almost ran in. Alright, so we're gonna have to get pretty much probably all three of those beacons. Okay, got a Greater Afflicted there. Time's up to 90 seconds. There's another Greater Afflicted in the other room up there. Ah, crud. That's okay. Still got him melted pretty good in that. Since we're above 100 seconds, we're gonna come get these guys too. Do a little exploring, see what else we can find. Sometimes Greater Afflicted will show up outside of these rooms, like when you beat up all the enemies inside. I've seen it happen a couple times, not like a regular occurrence. Okay.
No death as intimately as I. This will be I.
Yeah, you see if I get that Mystic Circle to pop right underneath, it just decimates them. Wow. 2 for 11. That's nuts, dude. I thought for sure I would get, I don't know, at least 5. Definitely not 2, though, out of 11. It's less than 20% odds.
Been fighting hard?
It's like, oh, it increases your chance at getting a Mythic Unique. Barely. All right. Well, we successfully went through 11 of those Ascendant tributes. Sorry, Tributes of Ascendance. Got 2 uniques, 2 Mythic Uniques out of all those. Pretty crazy. All right, so now what? We could run some of these tributes, but just for legendary gear. Well, I'm probably more likely to get better legendary gear than Mythic Uniques. I think all my legendaries are at least 2 GA. Yeah. All my Mythic Uniques are 1 GA. Got lucky and found some sweet pants, 3 GA. 1 GA Radicapaleke. But, I mean, build shreds, so. Let us see what we're gonna do. What to do? What time is it? 1:30. How much we got left on this? 23 minutes. Let's run another one. Let's do this one more time with the tribute for legendaries. This should be a little easier because you start with more time. The Tributes of Ascendance, you start with 45 seconds, and these you start with 60, and then you also get more time from killing the Greater Afflicted. So these aren't as big of an issue because of that extra time you get for killing Greater and Lesser Afflicted. There's got to be something down. Huh. I don't want to say there's got to be, but thought there was. I was wrong again. There's a Greater Afflicted over there. Now look at that. See, we're already up to 100 seconds. Whoa, that dude's gold. Long fang. Alright. Up to 120 seconds and we're still on the first floor, you know? A little bit different. Alright. Alright. Ooh, another Greater Afflicted. How'd that guy get over there? Trying to hide in that room. $175 seconds. See, goes a lot easier on these ones. 185 seconds. So before, when we were doing the Tributes of Ascendance, we would start this fight with maybe 90 seconds. So it's literally twice as much time available on these. This boss fight took a little longer, it seemed like. We went in at 185, so it took almost 30 seconds. Usually there aren't enemies inside this little bubble.
Quite the challenge.
Greater Afflicted. Get 20 seconds for those on these legendary runs. I hate how these ones are warded. You have to go like kill the specific enemy that it's tied to. Max attunement achieved. At 213 seconds. I think the most time I've ever had doing one of these Kurast runs, going to the boss fight, was like 400 seconds. I think I was doing like a rune run or something like that. So you get even more time on like the yellow tributes. The yellow and blue ones. Okay.
You have strength. I wonder are your fangs.
Oh, all that effort. Oh, what is going on here? We still get Unveiler's Oath from doing these too. So that's pretty cool. All right. Speaking of which, let's go to Tarsarak and check our season rewards. See if we got any caches to pick up there. Let's see what we got from that Kurast run. A couple 1GAs, not terrible. Got 5 of these. Let's see what we got. I've also gotten a Mythic Unique out of one of these chests too. All right. Two rods of Kepaleke, both 1GA. See, 46, 42, 38. So my the number I'm talking about here is, you see where it says when cast at max vigor, core skills consume all vigor with 0.46% increased critical strike for each point of vigor. So that number only goes to 0.5. So the higher number there, that's what I was looking at to see if either of these were worth keeping. 6 to focus skills. Oh, that's not a Rada Kepaleke. I was like, wait, what? Alright, so what else we got here? I swear, I've been getting some really good legendary weapons this season. I have seen so many 2GA weapons legendaries. It's not even funny. I have seen 0 2GA Rada Kepalekes, by the way. So the 5 uniques I got must have been from the 5 rewards things I had, season rewards. All right. I was gonna. Oh, it's over there. I got a ton of boss mats, but I don't really even know if I want to run boss fights. It's just a lot more salvaging involved than run Kurast runs. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a little break to use the El bathroom, El baño. And while I'm on break, I will think about what I'm gonna do next. So stick around, I'll be back. I just gotta go use the bathroom. All right, back. It's a good little trip to the bathroom. Much needed. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. What are we gonna do? Joe, you still out there? Let's see. Ah, he's offline. Dang. was gonna say if Joe was still out there, uh, we played a little bit together on I think it was two streams ago. I was just playing and he popped in and was like, "Hey, can I join you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we just kind of BS'd and played a little bit. All right, so that's out. Hmm. I would ask one of my clan mates, but I don't know if they're okay. They don't want to be on my stream or whatever. So I guess we'll just resume the hunt for Grim Favors. That's how I'm finding my joy. I either go do Hell Tides now, or I end up doing like searches for Grim Favors and just keep getting Whisper caches because you get all this XP with each cache, plus the amount of XP that you're getting just doing, you know, Hell Tides or whatever. Anyways, on top of that, so is it the fastest way to level? Probably not, but it's enjoyable. It's more enjoyable than doing the pit 8,000 times in a row, you know what I'm saying, to try to level. In my opinion, anyway. I'm just a small-time nobody. 2-1. You ever tried it? I highly recommend it. These are 8 milligram pouches, so a bit stout. But I believe the prices are cheaper than Zen, which is why I tried it. Plus, they were giving out a free, I guess you call it a can. They were giving out a free can of their new flavor, which is chewy watermelon. So my wifey's working. Sorry, we're just kind of hanging out for a second while I make sure nothing crazy's going on. I'm checking my phone and stuff like that. All right. Okay. Phone notifications checked. Oh, they said there's a world boss in Skosglen. Oh, dip. I need to go. Um, I'm just gonna go back to the tree, and that way I can go ahead and salvage stuff, and at least get my inventory empty. I don't know what it is about the Tree of Whispers. I just like it. Everything's just in a close little area right here. All right, so we got 7 minutes left. 7 minutes. Oh, excuse me. Um, yeah, so let's just see what there is to do. Helltide's only got like 10 minutes left on it, but pretty sure we can get to the Blood Maiden and get it done before the Helltide's up.
Let us help.
So now we're just gonna grind for Grim Favors. Yep, if I can stop getting stuck on all the obstacles. That was weird. There's some like weird aura. Oops. That was interesting. Ooh, somebody's running that Blood Maiden. I got credit for that, even though I just barely showed up at the end of it. Awesome. Alright, let's go turn this cash in. Or technically turn in the Grim Favors to get the Whisper cache, technically. Gotta be technical. Well, that was fast. Showed up just in the nick of the time to get credit for killing the Blood Maiden. Nothing good. Some malignant hearts.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
All right, so we'll go back and since I mean we already got the Blood Maiden one, but there's a few other Grim Favors in that area you can get that are pretty easy, like Call Demons, get Cinders. So we're just gonna hang out here because someone's running it. We'll probably get that Call Demons one. There's still 7 minutes left in the Helltide, so. There you go, Call Demons, done. That was an easy Grim Favor. Not as easy as the rolling up to the Blood Maiden being killed and getting 5 Grim Favors for it. That was pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. We have Slay Harbingers, which I don't know that we're going to get that done in 7 minutes. And Tortured Gifts. Have to be a little creative there. We might be able to get 1 or 2 Tortured Gifts. Whoa. Especially if they keep shooting enemies out at me like that. Okay, let's go grab this chest. We got a little over 5 minutes left. And of course it's 150. Nice. Ooh. So I've discovered that this build is very good for this exact purpose, because you don't have to move at all. You can just keep using Vortex to pull them in, and then Scourge after you pull them in. If you use the ultimate, the Hunter, you'll probably end up jumping outside. Oh, I got a little bit of help from the Iron Wolf guys up there. Nice. Yeah, but if you end up using the Hunter ultimate in this event, I guess you want to call it, you'll definitely jump outside of the circle and the event will end. But if you can manage to run this event till its completion, they'll, yeah, see, that's already like the second Harbinger, yeah. And look at this. Boop, boop. So I'll probably be able to get the Harbinger Grim Favor from this as well. Not to mention all of the Cinders that I'm racking up. So at least enough to open this chest that's right here. This Tormented Gift or whatever. Oh, that's 3 Harbingers down. I keep forgetting that. So when I rest my arms on my armrest on my chair, my controller is like, I don't know, a less than a foot away from the mic. So I'm like, hopefully the button presses aren't coming through too loud, because I'd be mashing the hell out of these buttons. See, there's one here. Have 85 Cinders still. Oh, I might be able to get that that Grim Favor. Oh, come on. There we go. That's the one drawback to using a controller sometimes, is that you have issues picking things up. But you can just grab your mouse and click in, you know? That's the beauty of it. trying to... I only have 24 cinders, and I know that's not going to be enough. Well, let's see how many that are there. 125. Awesome. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one. Let's go this way. Ooh, chest. Nice. You end up getting a lot of cinders out of these chests, I think. I mean, there was just 3 to 5 in that one, so... And not every enemy gives you cinders here either, which is kind of crazy. I don't have enough, but let's just see how much. 75. Okay, that might be doable. Maybe. Depends on if this war will kick off here. These Iron Wolves. So usually if you hang around these guys during a Helltide, demons will consistently attack them. Let's see. And once you start wiping demons in these areas, they start sending more and more and more, so... Well, of course, now that I say that. 50 seconds, I believe, if we could find some freaking enemies. We need 16 more cinders. Ooh, there's a Harbinger. 30 seconds left. 60, oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's more than 75. Let's go get this chest. 20 seconds. Nice. And we'll get that Grim Favor. Ooh, and a Grotesque Debtor. Vaporize. Alright, so we're not going to have enough time to do anything else here. How far am I away from the waypoint? Oh. I was going to say, let's just run there, and then those guys try to ambush me. Where? It says hell gives way to their champion. Okay. Alright, so we got 5 minutes till the next Helltide starts. Of course, there's a... Let's just go get this. There couldn't have been... there couldn't have been a Grim Favor for it when I was running all of those Tributes of Ascendance, you know? That would have made way too much sense. Doesn't really matter what we run here. I don't need to do it. Boss, let's just do it for this. At least I might get something kind of useful from this. All my potions are good, okay. I still think they should add like a timer in for your your elixirs and your incense. I know there's a little icon on the bottom, on top of the skill bar there, but that's not very helpful in my opinion. Because I always end up having to look and be like, oh, which one's my elixir? Ooh, wow, right off the rip, there's a Spore Keeper. Sick. Cool. Like I said, you get a Unveiler's Oath from beating those in Kurast, so that's pretty sick. Time's running kind of low, honestly. I'm a little surprised by that. Oh, there we go. Get one of these guys. Get this guy. There you go. Now we're up to 75 seconds. Looking pretty good. So sometimes it really just is like a spacing thing, you know, enemies spaced too far out. It's why you gotta pick your battles. For sure, you want to make sure you get all the beacons and stuff, though. These shielded ones kind of give me an issue still a little bit. Alright, so let's go. Let's go back this way. Get this, because it looks like we're just going to have to keep moving. I did it again. I was resting my arms on my armrests. I have this little pillow that I put on my lap when I'm like playing and just relaxing. It's pretty comfortable. Doesn't really work with streaming though, because where my mic is and all that stuff, and I have to kind of sit forward for the key light and all that stuff. Okay, 90 seconds. Pretty solid. Yeah, like sometimes just based on the spacing of these fights, it takes longer than it should. That took about 30 seconds there. Okay, we're gonna have to hit some of these beacons. Let's go this way, though. Just, maybe we don't need to hit them if we kill enough enemies, yeah? Think there's anything in that room back there? Of course not. Helltide just started. We'll get on that after we get this done. The only reason I came back to do this is for the, because they got Grim Favors for it going on right now. 5 Grim Favors is pretty good. Plus all the XP and stuff you get here doing this, so. Ooh, 2 Greater Afflicted hanging out up here. Not for long. This golden guy's cool. Okay, we're at max attunement, so we're just gonna head towards the boss fight now. I'm just gonna waste all the guys I can on the way. I don't know, 8 seconds left here. That's not bad. Plus, we got a. I think it was a Spore Keeper at the very first floor.
You fought well.
Oh, cool. We get to go pick up a cache. Let's go turn that cache in, or turn in the Grim Favors.
It is done.
Let's go with the Collection of Chaos here. That's the ones I usually go with, just because there's random stuff in them. Got some ancestral uniques. Nothing crazy. Full up on Grigwire and Urivar mats again. I'll drop those off after we salvage. These are all my boss mats in my stash over there on the left. Oh, my stash is full. All these boss mats. Just don't have any desire to run them, you know? It's just like, what's the point of running these boss mats? You know, I might... my key light died over there. The shadow. That's right. There. Oh, whatever. A little bit of shadow, so it's good. My key light died. I got a battery powered one over there. All right. Boss mats. Yep. Okay. I just checked to see how much time is left on my elixirs and stuff. 12 minutes. All right. Let's go to that Helltide. Start grabbing some more Grim Favors. Didn't get anything popping up like a counter. Sometimes you'll see like demons killed or whatever pop up for the different whispers or Grim Favors. So this guy, he's probably just going to run around the whole time, I imagine. But like my thing is like, let's take an area, let's each take a quadrant and just run it. You know? So the faster we get rid of the enemies, the faster the Blood Maiden shows up, you know? Okay, so Cultist is one of them. I just saw that pop up. I thought the Blood Maiden popped up. It's okay. Ferocity needed to be maxed out again anyway. Okay, so we got the Blood Maiden knocked out, Tortured Gifts, Cultists, and Harbingers. Alright. I guess let's just run around until we get... Just gotta look for Cultists. Random, like, little enemy drops some stuff. Ooh, there's a Hellspire. We'll run that. This is the same thing as that Ravenous one I ran a little bit earlier. I think. I mean, it's the same concept anyway. The only drawback about doing it this way is my ferocity stacks stay at 10 instead of my max 14, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot since it's just regular Tournament 4 difficulty. And but like if we were running pit levels, it would matter, you know. Wow, Cultist is almost done already. Nice. So the difference with this one and that Ravenous one that I did earlier is you see all the fires and stuff shooting around. There's a lot more like area effects. It's a good way to rack up cinders. I'm at 180 cinders already. Ooh, a chest. Let's head back towards this one, because I like getting those. Those usually have tons of good stuff in them. Still need a bunch of cinders to get that chest. Well, not a bunch. It's 250 for the Whew. Okay. I don't know what that was. Yeah, man, for whatever reason, like, poison damage just rips on me. And like I said, all my resistances are maxed. My armor's maxed. I have barrier, fortify. Well, not fortified now, but still barrier. Alright, we got the big chest. Yeah, there's like gem fragments and all kinds of stuff in there. What's this one? Tortured gifts. Okay, so let's make our way up there. Oh, there's a chest in here. Yeah, like 4 cinders in that chest. And typically, like most elites, in my experience, don't even... You get maybe 4, 3 to 5, I would say, cinders per elite. I don't know how I haven't maxed my threat level yet. Especially after that Hellspire. Hi. What's up there, buddy? Need a lot more cinders. I'm only at 20. Whoa. Hi, guys. Well, that'll help. Theoretically. 6, 7 cinders, 8. Yeah, see, out of all them enemies, I only got like 9 cinders. This will probably be like a 150 cinder chest right here, I'm guessing. Just how my luck seems to work. 125. I only need 1 more gift though, right? No, I need 2 more. Okay. Alright. I'll just have to crush a bunch of more enemies. I should probably go run the Blood Maiden again. That'd be a fast way to get some cinders. Oh. Almost missed the rune up here. Alright. Oh boy. think I just maxed out my threat level, so usually it displays some type of message like, the forces of hell are infuriated. Something like that. It's a pretty good impression. Let's go up here. We gotta get some cinders anyway. Okay, there's 2 chests up there. Let's work our way back around. Yeah, we go that way. Just toying with them a little. Okay, so we're almost at 100 cinders. That's good. Thought there would be more enemies this way. $150. Nuts. Oh, there's one over here. Let's go see how much that is. We need 2 more chests to get the Grim Favor, which is why... Oh, we're still here in the Helltide. Let's get these guys over here, and we'll come back for that chest. Just don't want to get interrupted. Alright, so 1 more chest after this. We'll get some Grim Favors. I guess let's go run the Blood Maiden. It's probably going to be the fastest way to get cinders.
Perhaps a prize inside.
There's a couple Malignant Hearts up there for grabs. Nice. Like, I need more of those. I only have, like, literally 1,000 of them. Dang it. This lava rain. Not great. So I'm at 122 cinders. Theoretically, I can't remember how much this one was, but let's go back and look. Alright, so this should give us our Grim Favor. And we get another chest to go collect. And I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Favors and the Helltide, so... I think that's all of the Grim Fav we'll get this cash, and then we'll just search for some more Grim Favors.
It is done.
Man, I've been getting some buns options here. All right.
There's that.
All my my elixirs and my incenses wore off. Really, you only need to put one of these because you only get a 5% total. It doesn't stack between your incenses. So I popped this one just for extra resistances, even though I don't need them. See, resistances are maxed. Where's armor? There it is. Armor's maxed, so it's like don't really need it, but that 5% XP boost, it's kind of nice. 44 seconds. Okay, those are all about to expire. 11 minutes. 41 minutes. That's where we're going because those are fresh. And I don't want to have to rush to get everything done. That's why I like whisper hunting, Grim Favor hunting. That's what I'm calling this. I'm sure there's an actual name for it, but just chasing down Grim Favors. So if you're tired of running the pits a million times, here's another thing you can do. Just run around trying to collect Grim Favors. I didn't see that corpse anywhere. That's what that icon is with the little skull and the knife in it over there. That means there's a corpse. Basically, you have to go do a ritual or whatever and summon the big baddie. Ah, here it is. So the oozing abhorrence is the elite that I'm looking for. There you go. That's one Grim Favor. As easy as that. In 1 second. It's weird. My music just kind of cut out and stopped playing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Right here been handling some business for me while I was messing around. This is next Saturday. Hang on. Wifey's texting me now. Hang on. I took some damage there. Thought right here was got my back. She's talking about trying to work next Saturday. Yeah, that's the 28th, right? Working for my son. Just picks up. They work at a hotel, so sometimes she'll go pick up a shift for him so he can go back to where his mom lives and hang out with his friends there. She feels bad because, like, when we go places on travel and stuff, like, he ends up having to stay here and watch the dog. My son. Alright. Music seems like it's fine. I'm not even going to Twitter. I don't know why Streamlab has Twitter as my main chat. Streamlab been tripping. Alright. Explore the graveyard and slay the blackmailer. Alright. So with these dungeons, I try to power through them a little. I don't want to do that event. Try to just blast through these as fast as I can, just because I'm in it for the trying to get those 5 grim favors. It's another cool way to where, like, you can, by hunting these grim favors, because it moves areas often, you can end up doing dungeons you haven't done before, and that'll end up getting you aspects for if you want to run other characters, like on the first completion of some of these dungeons. So there's animus carriers. That means there's a treasure room, because it's not on the main quest here where it says slay the blackmailer. Sometimes it'll say, you know, slay all the animus carriers or whatever, but it does not here, which means the animus carriers are related to the treasure room. See? Ooh. Treasure room. That's a resplendent chest, I believe. Yep. Cool. Oh, 1 second. I got some ear itchies going on here. Uh-oh. Alright, guys, calm down. What the heck? Alright. Let's keep going this way. Or not. Oh boy. Just have a knack for going the wrong way most of the time. There we go. This is looking promising. Going to another part. That's usually where the boss fight is. I don't know what's the deal with these dreg shrines, but take some extra XP, I guess. I make it me work for this one. Some of these dungeons are actually like really long and big dungeons. It's a lot of content to do if you're bored with doing the pit a million times. Alright, boss fight. Found you. Just like that, we get 5 grim favors. Look how big that dungeon was, and I didn't even... Like, there's probably more here and over here, too. Oop. Not what I wanted to do. So we port back to the entrance because there's still a bunch of grim favors to get outside. Public event. Occasionally I'll see other players like running around doing this too. Not a whole lot of times though. Mythic gloves. Okay, enemy structures. Where's the other structure? There it is. Let's go beat this guy up. Ah, crud. Went the wrong way. Okay, some legendary rings. Got another whisper. Let's go turn these in. That'll give me 3. I keep calling them... Well, I guess it is a whisper because it says whispered silenced. So... it's interchangeable. You could say grim favors or whispers. Anyway, this gives you 3 grim favors to turn this in. Guy's running away. Ooh. Alright, yep, let's go turn this in and get us another cache.
It is done.
I try to go with the greater ones, like the legendary ones, the ones that are in orange. Just because I think they have a little bit more stuff in them. I don't know if that's true or not, but you would think they would be better somehow. Let's see. I think we're going to do one more cache, one more whisper cache, and then we're going to be done for the day. Wifey's getting off of work in an hour or so, and get off of here and clean up the house a little bit. Let's go clear out this cellar. As long as it's not a puzzle one. I don't mess with those puzzle ones because they take too long. In my opinion, they take too long. Well, I think that's pretty much obvious. Demonstrated by our terrible luck with the Tributes of Ascendance. There you go. Whisper silenced that fast. I think when I was playing yesterday and Thursday, I was averaging about 1 chest, whisper chest, every like 5 to 10 minutes. Like I said, I still wasn't getting any of those tributes at all.
Impressive. Unfortunate.
This is just to finish killing the Lacuni. I don't know how you say it. I'm not a pronunciation expert on this, on most of this stuff. I play it because I like it. There we go. Get this gross deader, and then we'll go to somewhere else to get more whispers. I already got the Helltide stuff. Bro. Let's just hit this because... So sometimes I'll just go to my favorite just to get out of the area. You know, because there's a waypoint there anyway. So wherever I need to go, I'll go to the waypoint. Sometimes, like, looking, you get hit by a billion enemies, so... Actually, I could just run down here, it looks like. Yep. That's the closest one. So let's just run down there and Grab them grim fibers.
What?
Well, I don't know why he always does that when we're running through here. He'll be like, what? I think it's supposed to be because of this little spirit guy right here. It says something. It's like after all this stuff you've seen in the game, some spirit kid talking, and he's like, whoa. Come on. Keep getting stuck on all these obstacles. XP's already up to almost a quarter full, my XP bar. I would say it's not the fastest way to level up. There's definitely faster ways to do it, but to me it's more enjoyable than running the pit a million times. Return the carvings to the pedestal. I hate ones with doors that you have to like action the door before you can move on. Ah, crud. There's one of the pieces I gotta get right up there. Let's see, let's go this way. I bet it's up here. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so the other one then. Let's try this way. Oh wow, there it is, okay. Let's grab that. We already cleared this way, so we'll go back this way. Mostly cleared. Okay. Just got stuck on that little lamp that was on the floor. Ah, slay all enemies? Man. Okay. The reason I say that is because now I have to take my time and like go through and make sure I get everybody. Can't just blow through it and go to the boss fight. Ooh, a chest. No resplendent guardian or anything? Interesting. Okay, there's a couple stragglers I'm gonna have to go back. No. Curse Shrine. Son of a... It's only a minute for these events, but I swear it feels like it takes longer, much longer than a minute. Oh, it's counting these as new enemies every time they spawn. You see that? There's only one enemy left over there. See, the counter will go back up. Now it's 15. It's at 29 again. So there's maybe more than one enemy left. Okay, that was exciting. All that for 2 pieces of gear. Alright, so where are the other ones at? There's some up here.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Alright. Boom. Oh, I thought that was going to give me a whisper cache. Dang. Alright, no worries. There's still plenty of Grim Favors to collect out here. Alright. I don't know if we have enough to go turn this in yet. Oh no, not nearly enough. And there's another one for Rotsville Delta zombies. Big group of enemies here. Oh, let's go down here. There's another one of those corpses. This will give me the whisper cache. Oh boy. All these guys are gonna let me. There we go. Alright. Let's go turn this in. I know I said I was going to get one more, but got it kind of fast. Plus, I like finishing out the areas, like the whole area. Making sure I get all of it, since I'm already invested in it, you know?
It is done.
Greater gem cache. Let's see what we got. Bunch of gems. Bunch of malignant hearts. Oops.
The forge is ready.
Alright, let's go finish this area out. I don't know if I have enough to turn these in, but... Oh, we do. Oh, you're taking some damage, man. Alright, what's this one? Slay zombies. Where are these zombies at? Here's some. Where's the area? Okay, let's go up here some. What am I stuck on? Well, that's it. Got that whisper. Nice. Oh wow, that one's actually where the marker is on the map. It's usually not the case. And let's go clear this cellar. All right. After we go back and salvage and stuff, I think that's going to be it for me for today. Got 2 Mythic Uniques on 11. Oh, yeah, we ain't doing this one. Sorry, I don't like doing those puzzle ones. It's not worth my time. All right, everybody. Like I said, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you if you turned in. Appreciate you if you commented. I don't know. Let's see. What's today? Saturday? I'm probably not going to be on tomorrow, but I'm going to shoot for Monday. Have a nice Monday stream. I'm going to shoot for like 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming just yet, but I'm going to shoot for Monday. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. And then until next time, take it easy.